Wrestling Fanboy here, and Happy New Year's. Now, I'm here with another video, first video of the new year, and let's talk about the first Raw of 2026. Let's talk about it. I mean, it was a decent show. Don't get me wrong, I was looking forward to it, but the hype I had for it, it didn't live up to the hype, that I had. That's just me personally. One big thing, Chris Jericho, not there. For all the conspiracy theorists and all of that, we can look deeper into it. There was mentions or glimpses. Somebody did a Walls of Jericho during a match. There was a code breaker during a match. And then later in the program, Corey Graves made mention to the learning tree. So for all of y'all that like to speculate and everything, there you go. It looks like he might be coming to the WWE. We don't know though. It's a lot going on. People saying that the reports are fake. Reports say this. He's still on this roster. He hasn't been released. It's a lot going on with that. But let's get back into Raw. So it was a Stranger Things theme. Stranger Things is popular. It's it right now. If you ain't seen it, you should watch it. I like it. It's really, really good. Just ended. Also on Netflix with Raw. And they had a Stranger Things theme, and they was doing some cool transitions and shots and different things of that nature. They could have did this episode, this Stranger Things themed episode last week. Or they could have did it next week. But they did it this week, so we got it. I mean, I think y'all could have saved it. Once again, that's just me personally. But let's go and get into these matches. So we had Io Sky and Rhea Ripley take on the Kabuki Warriors. Asuka and Kairi Sane, and they won. Io Sky and Rhea Ripley are the new women tag team champions. And this was a good match. It was a good, fun match. When you thought it was going to end, it didn't. Rhea hit that riptide. Io Sky hit the, I ain't going to say the prettiest moonsault, because, that's for Tiffy. But she hit the over the moonsault. And 1, 2, 3. It was over with. So we got new champions. We're going to see what they do with those titles. If they hold them long, if they, hold them strong. We going to see. We had Gunther come out. Same old thing, coming out talking about he made John Cena tap like a look. And then the phenomenal one came out, AJ Styles. And Gunther would not let this man get a word in. He just kept rubbing it in his face, being disrespectful to the phenomenal one. So AJ smacked him. Gunther ain't do nothing. He just left the ring mad. AJ Styles left the ring. They both was tense. We go backstage. Gunther talking about Adam Pearce. I want a match with AJ. AJ said, "You on? I got you." So hey, I guess they doing that next week. Probably won't, be a definitive winner, but we'll just wait and see. Becky Lynch took on Maxine Dupuis for the Women's Intercontinental Championship, and she won. Becky, big time Bex, Becky 2-belt. The man, Becky Lynch, is back on top. It's not just me saying it. It's going to be Sports Illustrated saying it. It's going to be WWE.com saying it. YouTube saying it. Becky Lynch is once again the Women's Intercontinental Champion. So where do we go from this? I don't know. I don't know if AJ Lee come back. I don't know if her and Maxine run it back again. I don't know if we get a new challenger from this. So we just gonna see. But I like the growth of Maxine Dupuis. I really do. I like the growth. And I want to see what they do with her. Keep working with her. She's getting a lot better. And I don't think she's reached her full potential. So we're going to see what they do with Maxine. We're going to see what they do with Becky in the Intercontinental Championship. Next, we got Stephanie Valkyrie. Apparently, she has an ankle injury. She came out to address it, talking about she's going to power through. There's nothing serious. And then Raquel Rodriguez came out and attacked her, targeting that ankle, and the security, the refs pulled her off. We go backstage. Raquel back at it. She attacked her again, beating that ankle in. So I think Stephanie finna take some time away. And hopefully they put the belt on Raquel. Just put the belt on Big Mommy Cool, please. Next, we had got a vignette from Obafemi. Once again, they showed another one. SmackDown been showing them, Raw been showing them. That means Obafemi is coming. Is he coming to Raw? Is he coming to SmackDown? It doesn't matter. He's coming to the WWE main roster. That's what you really need to worry about. If you're on the same roster as Obafemi, you're in trouble. So we got that. Javon Evans officially signed to their Monday night roster. And I guess he got a match next week against I almost said Power Ranger Blue, but Los Americanos, the blue one. Would that be Azul? Hey, look, we gonna see. So Javon is now bouncing on Monday nights. Liv Morgan has returned to the ring, and she defeated Lyra Valkyria, and she looked good. To me, she look a little rusty, but she's a world champion. She's a main event player. She'll get that dust off. She'll get that rust off pretty quick. I ain't even worried about Liv like that. It'll be alright. Ray was sitting backstage talking to Dragon Lee. I guess just a brother to brother, mentor to mentee conversation. Then we got the Usos coming out, and they basically just put the whole tag team division on notice, saying that they gonna be fighting champions. They taking on all comers, and they ain't scared of no smoke. So the Usos, we're gonna see what they do. We're gonna see how long they hold titles. We're gonna see what the Usos do, because they said 2026 is their year. So we're gonna see if 2026 is their year. We're gonna see, y'all. Now, main event, CM Punk, World Heavyweight Champion. He took on Braun Breaker. And this was a better match than I anticipated, better than what I expected. Because it was slow to me, and then it picked up. And it picked up in a big way. It didn't compare to CM Punk and Seth Rollins, on the debut of Netflix. But it pulled something out of me. I liked it. Division, of course, they interfered, but we got Ray Penta and Dragon Lee to even it out, making it a one-on-one, kinda. Paul Heyman was still around. There was some good spots. I like how Braun Breaker, he was on the top rope, and CM Punk was, on the announcer's table, and Braun Breaker jumped on him, clothesline, bow, bust the table, and it looked like it was gonna be over, but it wasn't. CM Punk he did a STF, shout out John Cena. Braun did a submission to was it a Fujiwara armbar? He did that. They was pulling out all the stops, pulling out moves we ain't seen them do in a while. CM Punk did a proud driver. But at the end of the day, CM Punk defeated Braun Breaker. And I guess what he said was true about he's gonna lose one day, but it ain't gonna be the Braun. So, it looked like he kept that promise tonight. Raw was good. So while I was editing this, I thought about it. It was something I didn't get to mention. Now, don't get me wrong. I said it was a good episode, but it definitely didn't live up to my expectations. I wanted Braun Breaker to win. I wouldn't have mind CM Punk losing. I thought we might go into this year with all new champions. SmackDown, that 3-hour show they put on, was really, really good. So I expected Raw to pull out all the stops, but they didn't. If I had to grade it, I would give it a 6 out of 10. Honestly, it was some spots they could have filled in with different stuff, and they didn't do as much as I thought they would have did. I thought they would have came into 2026 like guns blazing. Look at this new face. Look at this new face. Look at this new face. Look at this returning person. Look at all these people. I thought we might have seen, Sheamus or somebody. I thought Seth Rollins might have made an appearance. I thought a lot of things were gonna happen, but they didn't. And maybe I got my hopes up a little too much. Maybe that's on me. But this is technically the road to WrestleMania. It's just the early stages, but we're not that far from the Royal Rumble, so I expect them to pick up, and I'm hoping they pick up pretty soon. But y'all, that's all I got. Appreciate the views, appreciate the support, appreciate y'all tuning in, and I'm gonna come back with another one. Y'all already know that though.